Looking for the best place to be in upstate New York this spring? Hi, this is DC Douglas, voice of Albert Wesker from Resident Evil, Legion from Mass Effect, Chase the Autobot from Transformers Rescue Bots, and many more. Come to Chasecon Expo, 522 Broadway, Saratoga Springs, New York, one of upstate New York's largest Comic-Con and pop culture events. Come see Rochelle Davis, Sarah from The Crow, Michaela Krantz from One Piece, Marvel and DC artists such as Rusty Gilligan, Richard Bach, Bill Anderson, Kevin Conrad, and many more. Tons of toys, comic, and collectibles to choose from, of all genres. Get your picture with the Batmobile for the 50th year anniversary. Don't miss us. Bring your friends and family to one of the best events upstate New York has to offer. Chasecon Expo, April 23rd to the 24th, only at the Saratoga Springs City Center. You had better be there.
All right, so I'm here with Sam Chase, the head of Chasecon, and we've talked previously in the past, but there's another Chasecon coming up, so I thought it would be a good idea to talk again. I have a few questions for him. First off, when is the next Chasecon again, for anybody that doesn't know?
It's going to be April 23rd and 24th, 2016.
Cool. All right, looking forward to that. That's coming up really soon, especially if you're trying to plan out cosplays, so hurry up.
Yeah.
So, we haven't had a chance to talk since before the last Chasecon. In your opinion, how did the last one go, and how is it comparable to Chasecons you've had in the past?
Well, I guess I'll start with the middle one.
Sorry.
So, the fall show. It was better than expected. I believe on the days when I was there, I was actually quite satisfied with what had happened because we were doing something very unique. We were doing an adult cosplay contest on Saturday for adults, the age group, and then we did one on Sunday for kids, and I wasn't sure how that was going to turn out. It turned out rather well.
Nice.
A lot of people brought their kids on Sunday, specifically came on Sunday just for it, so I thought that was really good. The attendance was pretty good. Our guest stars with like Steve Levine and Jim Martin, those guys were really great. I was happy to have those new guest stars. We learned a lot from the second one. We learned what not to do, which I kind of thought was out of, like, after the first one, I'm like, oh, I learned so much. And then the second one was like, no, you didn't. You get to learn a whole lot more. So, especially doing a 2-day show.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot different.
Yeah, and just having to get that whole show going and just being there the 2 days instead of the one, it was actually quite a different experience. So, just with layouts and what rooms we should have used, what areas we should have used. Now, we've perfected that, and I think we're always going to continue to perfect it until it's perfect. So hopefully with the next convention we'll have that. But as for how it differed, well, the 2-day show versus a 1-day show, the 1 day was really quick. It was like almost non-existent for me.
Yeah.
I mean, fans loved it. Everybody came back for the second show, and even more people came, but for me, it was like I can't tell you what really happened during the first show because I don't remember. Because it was, I was so busy. We were like understaffed. Some staff members didn't show up, and I was like running the tickets for like 3 hours. I'm like the president of Chasecon Expo, and it was like, wow, okay. So
that sounds like it was pretty wild for a first convention. I know other cons around here kind of go very quick because they are 1-day things, and it's like, did I really pay for this? It was just 1 day, went by really fast. Speaking of other conventions, how does your con differ from other ones that are local around here?
Well, especially with the third show, which this will answer the end of the second question.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No. I think it's great you asked it right then because I'm about to talk about the third show and it will answer this question. So,
cool.
How do we differ? Well, with the third show, and with the previous shows, I always said to myself, I don't ever want to have a con and pop culture event unless it's going to be big. Unless if we can, and it's not the whole big or go home thing. It's just like I want to do a good show for the fans.
Yeah.
I want my name to be something good. that people can say, I want to go back to Chasecon Expo. Not because I'm loyal to it, but because it's fun and because, I can bring my friends and it's something great and amazing that it's a life, it almost is a life-changing experience for a lot of people. They've never been to a con and they've never been to something that's so wild and crazy. So with my show, I always said, I don't want to do a comic show. I don't want to do a toy show. I don't want to do an autograph show. I want to do a Comic-Con and pop culture event, which Comic-Con really is now.
Yeah,
pop culture event,
just
but with
something for everyone to get out of their
Right.
house and enjoy.
I know, yeah. And so the good thing is with like Chasecon, we've called this next event, and pretty much all our future events will be called Comic-Con and pop culture events, separating the two. So the Comic-Con, all your comics, not just comic book vendors, but comic book artists that are new, up and coming, they're independent. That is their section. That's their area. And then the pop culture event is like, pretty much everything else that, includes some comic stuff. But,
Yeah.
that goes on to our movie stars that are there, our guest stars that are there, all the different vendors, the toy vendors, the people that make their own stuff, gadgets and collectibles. So, and we have a gigantic gaming room now by Cooper's Cave, and we're very happy to have them as a sponsor.
Nice.
So, yeah, and
Yeah.
we always, and we bring in a car. Now we have two cars at the show, and we have a giant Super Smash Brothers tournament gaming area. Before it was like in a room, now it's out on the floor, and now we're bringing in DJs, we're bringing in all this stuff that makes a Comic-Con and pop culture event, makes you want to come, bring your friends, bring your family, hang out, go over to the food session stands, if you're tired, eat, wait
Yeah.
for your panels, and just have the best time of your life. And then on Saturday night, go to the after party. So that's how we differ. We're not a comic show singly. We're not a autograph show singly. We're not the toy show singly. And I don't believe in those. I don't like them. I do like them if they're big enough, but I don't like it for myself. I'm doing one of the biggest events in upstate New York for the Comic-Con area, and that is what I wanted to be, and I believe that we have succeeded with that. So,
Yeah, definitely. It definitely, there's something for everyone there. There's not really, like, any gap with that, like with a toy show or with a comic show where someone would bring a friend and their friend would be bored. There's really something for everyone from what I've seen so far anyway, and it sounds like it's getting bigger each time.
right, yeah, we're really happy with the way the show's starting to turn out.
Yeah. So let's see. I recently talked to a winner of one of your past cosplay contests, and he said that it was very popular. A lot of people came to it. Do you think that brings a lot of people to your convention? I feel like you already answered this earlier. It does, but the cosplay contest definitely gets a good turnout, right?
Definitely gets a good turnout. It's the only panel that we can sell out.
Nice.
So, well, I mean, with what we're doing, well, I don't want to give away too many of our secrets, but
Yeah.
let's just say colleges are strongly involved in Chasecon Expo this year, increasing our attendance greatly. So,
Nice.
I'm sorry, I just choked on my own throat.
It's
So,
okay. Yeah, so, I don't want to get any more, like, I don't want to make you tell me any more secrets, but I know you've made some changes to your cosplay contest for this convention.
Absolutely.
Do you have anything to say about that?
Absolutely. A whole new, well, I think we have, let me see, we have 2 new cosplay judges, and we're happy to have Ruby Renixo back from the spring show last year to host our con. So we're really excited about that. But what the biggest change that we made, is, that goes on in all different cons, and shame on you for doing it, is, and I'll be honest, I mean, I'm a businessman and I don't like walking away from my convention upset because cosplay judges decided to base your cosplay on cuteness and whatever they liked.
Yeah.
So there is no more of that junk, and there there won't be in my convention.
Yeah, it's more about quality rather than characters you like, you know?
Correct. So that's where, and friends,
Yeah.
that's my friend. Oh, hey, they're in our group. Well, we don't have cliques at Chasecon, so we, only, as you come up, you're basically going to be unknown to the judges, and that's why I got judges from all over, from New York City, from New Hampshire. I mean, just people that aren't local, and so we've done away with all that nonsense, and a lot of cosplayers in the area know exactly what we're talking about, and I won't say more than that, but in a lot of the Comic Cons, a lot of the judges have friends, and we don't allow that. So
Yeah, it's definitely good to have non-biased judges because I know I have friends that's what keeps them out of the contest is they're like, no, it's just a popularity contest.
right, and we don't do that, and we
Yeah.
don't base it on also like well, I guess, yeah, I mean, like, I'm very strict, so I talk to all the cosplay judges, and I'm like, look, if you're going to judge, you're going to judge like this. You're going to judge, is it good or isn't it good?
Yeah.
And how is it made, all that stuff, and all the rules that they have, because there's like 5 different ones, so, and I make sure that they stick to the T on it, and it's not something, if they really do like something, that, they're not allowed to judge it because they like it. So if it's not good, well, I'm not saying not good cosplay, but if it's not up to par with votes, don't give it a,
Yeah.
don't give it a 5 out of 5 because you like it, kind of thing. So we're very, very strict on that now.
All right, cool. Those are some definite improvements from anything I've heard from people locally. So, I do follow your Facebook page, and it looks like you've got some great guests scheduled. Do you want to tell us about any of those?
Absolutely. Well, gee, where do I start? I should click on my own Facebook page to figure out what I'm talking about. No, just joking. No, I do know our guest stars. So we have Rochelle Davis, who played Sarah from The Crow, the little girl.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that one.
Yeah, a lot of people are, and we're really happy to have her. She's a real sweet person. We got DC Douglas, who everybody knows, Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. Whether or not you like the game or not, he's going to be there, and he's done a ton of other stuff.
Yeah.
Really phenomenal what he's done. So he's going to be at the convention. Then we also have Michaela Krantz from One Piece and several other animes. She's really great. She's new, up and coming. So here's the thing. Come and get Michaela's autograph, because she not only is new, but she's getting bigger, especially in Texas. That's like where they do a lot of the recordings.
Yeah.
So you're going to want her autograph, because as time goes on, that autograph is going to be worth money. This is her first con. So with Michaela Krantz.
Wow, that's pretty big. She must be pretty excited too.
Yeah, she's really young, but she's great. She's a great person to talk to, so she's going to be really great with the fans. We have Rusty Gilligan. And again, speaking of this, just really quick, that's something Chasecon does. We bring in brand new guest stars you've never seen, you've never been to, experience them, seen them on screen, but experiencing them in person. So with also like Rusty Gilligan, we bring in new artists, and that's really big to us,
Yeah.
So we brought in him, and he's done stuff on Spider-Man, like the films, all the storyboards, and then he's gone on to, doing comics. He did, heavy metal movie stuff, and his resume is just outstanding. The Walking Dead. So
yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, he's done. His resume is extremely extensive, and he will be with definitely part of the Chasecon family for a long, long time. And he just gives so much to the show. There's other people like Matthew Skipcharin, who will be doing tattooing at the show.
Oh wow, that's wild. It's not really something you see at conventions very often, other than tattoo conventions, but...
Right, well, that's part of the pop culture experience.
Yeah.
Tattoos are huge. I mean, tattoos have always been huge, but even more so now. They're bigger than ever, So everybody, come to Chasecon, and he gives discounts. He also does some of the artwork for Chasecon Expo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's really awesome. And so we got all your favorite comic book artists like Kevin Conrad, Richard Bonk, Bill Anderson, Michael Oppenheimer, and we just offer the best quality possible to the average or advanced comic book goer.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, and I know one of your cosplay guests that's going, Cody Clark, and he says that you got some really great cosplay guests this time too, besides him, of course.
Right, yeah, Serafina Cosplay. She actually originally was from Albany. I think her family still might live there, but now she lives in New York City, so we got her to come up. Super secret. She will be at the fall show as well.
Oh, nice, nice.
I'll mention that ahead of time. Chelsea Von Chastity, she's going to be there. She's great. That's another secret, though. For fall time, she is scheduled something else. So, but we will replace with someone amazing. So.
Nice.
Ruby Renixo, Jennifer Rose. Those two are phenomenal cosplayers. I mean, we didn't start out together, but they were still growing in popularity back when back even a year ago, and now I think they've doubled or tripled.
Yeah, cosplay is getting more and more popular, and the people that are good at it definitely deserve the attention. So.
Yeah, so we're just so happy to have these cosplay guest stars, and big ones. I mean, we don't want. Not that I wouldn't want to help out other cosplayers that are up and coming, like Cody Clark and all that. But we want other cosplayers that are in the area to come and say, "Hey, I'm going to go meet these celebrity cosplayers." I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And it's so awesome because you get to learn from these people.
Yeah, you do. It's really cool, honestly, because I know cosplay is like a huge part of any convention. And it's cool to get, like, these people's stories and tips and stuff, so.
And it's a huge influence, I mean, how do we get influence, we watch a Star Wars movie, or a Star Trek movie, the new ones, and we see something new and something, we just see, like, new makeup, and, you're always influenced. So when you meet these people face to face, you can, gain the experience from them and ask them questions. That's what they're there for. They're our guest stars. You go on up, you can talk to them, and just have a great time. A one-on-one experience with these people is, it's just, that's something that Chasecon has created. It's not just a rushed, comic or toy show or autograph session where it's like, oh, come on in, guys, quick, get your picture, okay, bye. When DC Douglas and Rochelle Davis are done taking photos, and because there's always those wind breaks where there's like no one there, and walk up to them, talk to them. They're not going to charge you. I mean, that's what these guest stars are there for, and Chasecon creates that one-on-one experience. And we love that, and we just love that. We love for our fans to have the best time. And Chasecon is a place where cosplay matters, and Chasecon is the place where the fans matter most of all. So
to me, what conventions, it's actually the reason I don't like New York Comic Con is because it's too big and it seems like everyone's in a rush. But what conventions should be is a social experience, like you meet other people that share your similar interests. So it's really cool that you have the time to like one-on-one talk with these people about
and I've been to cons where you can't do that. You go on up to them and it's like
you have like 2 seconds to say hi and then you're pushed out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to tell Judith Hogue, I won't say what con because I like this con, so God bless him anyway. But I'm trying to talk to Judith Hogue from Ninja Turtles, and the opposite effect happened to me. I was like, I started to be rushed a little bit, and then Judith just starts talking, for 10 minutes. I don't remember what she was saying. She wouldn't stop talking, and I'm like, lady, all right, I have to go now.
That's what. Yeah, but I definitely like Chasecon because there's no it's there's not as much like pressure
Right,
as
and we
other
really
ones.
open up to the press. We want to make sure press get in for free, and they're able to go on and interview anybody, and we really just open that up to the press. So that's, that's the great part about, doing an interview with you is, all this can come out in the open where people, they don't know this is going on, or they don't know this is how we treat people, so
Yeah.
we try and treat people the best and make sure everybody's happy. So
Yeah, I like to give people the chance to know what to expect out of something, so I try to be pretty thorough with questions.
but one guest star that I haven't mentioned, which isn't really a guest star, is the 50th year anniversary at Chasecon Expo of the 1966 Batmobile.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so we're going to be one of the first shows that gets that car. One
That's
of the first shows, not the but
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
yeah.
The
So
guest star car.
come and get your photo with it, and the Resident Evil car as well.
Nice.
That'll be
Nice.
there.
What was my next question? Oh yeah. What about your vendors and artists this time? Do you have a lot planned for that?
Yep. My vendors and artists, previously as mentioned before, we do have artist guest stars, but we are going to try and create an artist alley.
Yeah.
So those people get like 6-foot tables, so we want to make sure that they have their own little area, but still in with the convention. So they're in that big giant hallway that we had last year, but also in that hallway is our gaming room done by, again, our sponsors, Cooper's Cave. And then we have opened up where the original gaming room was last fall. We have now opened that up to the vendors.
Okay. Yeah, I remember where that was.
Yeah, so now that is now open. So now we're going to have 2 vendor rooms, 2 artist rooms, and, it's going to be great. It's just going to be a phenomenal time. The way it's all set up, how people are going to get on in there. Vendors, I've already got, I'm getting informs weekly.
Yeah.
So, but for the pop culture, we just have such a vast variety this year. We have now energy drink people. We got, oh goodness, we got beef jerky people. They're different than last year.
Nice.
Yeah, that guy's bringing kangaroo. He's bringing like alligator, all the stuff you can never get. So it's going to be really phenomenal. And he will have samples there. Then we're going to have FYE is one of our major sponsors. So
Oh,
FYE is
wow.
they're going to have a huge booth. So we're really excited about them. We are asking for local other people to join in, and we want local stores to come. So we got a few of those. We got a few local comic book shops. We have got some great people coming in from Massachusetts and all that too. I mean, we have them coming from Vermont, different parts of New York. It's just a really great list of vendors. I mean, we have even a person that does oils. We have gadgets and collectibles there this year again, thank God. So they're going to be there with just a vast variety of trinkets and toys that people just love at Comic-Con. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we really, we love our vendors, and we love our vendor list that we have. And honestly, I've gotten like 12 new vendors that have never done a con before. So it's all this brand new stuff that Chasecon Expo, only a Chasecon Expo, is bringing in for, our area. And,
Yeah, that is pretty wild. I mean, one of my favorite parts about conventions is spending money, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Horrible. I think I spent at my own convention, oh goodness, had to be at least $800.
Yeah, I hate my bank account. So, does Chasecon have events going all day? Like, is there a time that it stops? Are there like night events? Are you gonna be planning on doing those for the future? I'm sorry, that was a lot of questions in a row.
No, I'm used to that stuff. We start off at 9:30 to 10 a.m. for VIPs only. So you guys got to buy your VIPs. We want to get in early and get first dibs.
Yeah.
So, which a lot of, VIP tickets, they go slowly times, and they're really, dragging on out because people are like, I'm not really sure if I want one, but read up on the VIP tickets because you get a lot of prints, You get a lot of great Chasecon. We have a lot of great new Chasecon stuff for all that. So that's really something to. It really is something to come on and get, and so really, guys, look into the VIP packages, especially the Ultimate VIP package, which is not too pricey. So, and remember, both VIP packages get you in for the weekend and the after party. So, to answer your question, the after party, we are in talks right now with a restaurant, so we're not 100% sure which one we're going to go with, but it will be settled. Then we will post it, and then everybody will be invited to the after party. So that's something that's going to be really fun. Live DJing and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's really going to be great. And with doing future events, were you referring to in different areas or just in Saratoga?
I'm trying to think of what I said. I
I'm just to answer that question.
yeah, I think I meant like, are you planning on doing any like night events for any future conventions, I guess. Because I know nightlife is usually a big part of conventions.
You're referring to the parties?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
because some cons are open 24/7, which I think is weird. I don't know what you're doing at 2 in the morning. I mean, I think that would be with the after party, because the after party will start at 5:30 and it will go on till whenever 1, 2 in the morning. So I think we can answer that question with yes, we are going to do that.
Yeah.
Are we going to do a just Chasecon separate party from the actual dates? We'll look into it, So we definitely will. But yeah, so I think we answered that question.
Nice. Yeah, it answered the question. I feel like you've already answered this, but just in case anybody missed it, are you planning on keeping Chasecon twice a year?
Oh, actually, you didn't ask it. So.
Well, you've mentioned the fall show, so.
It did. That's a scary question. For me, really. We are in a transition, and this is very personal, so I'm not, or personal and private, but, business matters.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a few businesses out there that would love to see me only do one show. That's not going to happen. We're definitely going to do 2 and more.
Okay. Cool.
So people don't realize it. They don't know where or when. Let me just say northern region. So we are going to look into that within the next couple of weeks, actually. So this is a good interview because we're in the process of doing this stuff. So we're looking up north a little bit. Not saying if it's an hour or
I feel like I'm getting some secrets here. Like, is
You
that
are
what's happening?
You guys reveal all my secrets on this show. So we will always be at the city center, always, for Saratoga Springs.
Okay.
But we're looking into changing the date to save ourselves. Because this year, I don't want to mention what cons are going to be going on during Chasecon, but just,
I have heard.
Yeah, I think I was there complaining about it. But yeah, there's a few events going on, and we don't want the April date anymore. And I know for 2017 we will not be there in April. Now, as for a date within the next months, we will be there. We just don't know when. And those talks go in on Tuesday, actually. So on Tuesday, I'm not sure what day that is, but I think it's the 16th, I believe. So on the 16th, we go into talks, and we're gonna discuss the date for try and figure something out, try and figure out when it should be. Now, as for the fall show, the problem is the center runs different times, and I don't always get to keep my same dates.
Yeah.
So that can be hard. That can be real hard on us. So I mean, I have to plan out Chasecon Expo for 2017, and it's not always the most fun, but yeah, we are going to move it. We are going to have it at Saratoga, but we're also going to move it to different areas. So we're pretty excited about that.
All right. I do have one last question for you. I know you have a fall show coming up. Are you already making plans for the fall show, or do you do things one con at a time?
Oh God, no! I've been making plans for the fall show since October.
Nice.
Before that fall show even happened.
Yeah, I know we had talked about it before the last Chasecon, so.
I got a couple guest stars lined up.
Cool. Cool. So, yeah, October's a big month for conventions, but yours is definitely one I don't miss.
And we're not doing a Ninja Turtle theme for it. I don't like theming my cons anymore.
Yeah, you like to have stuff for everyone.
Yeah, we just want to pop culture theme it. So, but let's just say we do have some Ninja Turtle stuff going on for October. So, again, believe it or not, it won't be the anniversary, the 25th year film anniversary like we had at the last one, but we are going to do, definitely going to do, the Turtles again. We're going to have some of the guys there, and so we're real happy about that.
Yeah. That's exciting. Cool. So, that's pretty much all the questions I had.
Awesome.
I'll definitely be seeing you this spring and in October too.
All right.
So yeah,
Great.
thanks for answering all my questions pretty thoroughly.
I tried, and thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah,